I love the church because
I know what it's all about. Give me the old days when you could go to Mass and not think about a blessed thing.
I'm going to try to be brief. As Henry VIII said to each of his wives, I won't keep you long.
If Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? Because that clears away all the smoke screens that people have. If a person hesitates at all when you ask them that question, the problem isn't purely intellectual, it's also volitional. They don't want it to be true.
In the end, our choices define who we become. Choices matter.
Kabilule, wa okulu, tenau kishmi, dilukomi hiv. Kabilu, steu, tenadami, te breitha chadatha, di hivlekom wathrabim di mashlech chatayin. 모두 denale te grani.
Living in a modest apartment that was originally built for visiting cardinals rather than the papal suites, much more opulent. He's just kind of this down-to-earth, cool guy.
This is what Joan of Arc wrote just before she died at 19 years of age. I know this now. Every man gives his life for what he believes. Every woman gives her life for what she believes. Sometimes people believe in little or nothing, and yet they give their lives to that little or nothing.
The church is maintaining 129,000 schools with more than 45 million students. She operates 5,400 hospitals, 9,000 orphanages, and 14,400 homes for handicapped people. With more than 100,000 charitable institutions, the church is the largest social service provider of the planet.
With God's grace, we started hospitals to care for the sick. We established orphanages and help the poor. We are the largest charitable organization on the planet, bringing relief and comfort to those in need. We educate more children than any other scholarly or religious institution. We developed the scientific method and laws of evidence.
The truth is, if I may put it in a single word, that the church is the greatest friend to science. Not a flatterer, but a friend.
A narrow reason in 1891, Pope Leo XIII wanted to show the world that the church was supporting science, because at the end of the 19th century, that was just the time when the myth was becoming invented that somehow the church and science were opposed. The deeper history goes back to the fact that, in fact, the church has always supported science. You had to learn astronomy as one of the 7 courses in the medieval universities before you got to go on to theology or philosophy.
The church is, always has been, the great patron and protector of science.
Fact. Christians are by far, by some order of magnitude, statistically speaking, the most persecuted religious body on the planet.
A Catholic priest reportedly beheaded by Syrian terrorists, the brutal act recorded and then posted online. The video posted to Lively.
Okay. Very few places on this earth where you can be a Christian and feel completely safe. Okay?
Eric Foley and members of his Christian mission group Soul USA have dropped around 50,000 Bibles into the country inside massive homemade balloons. But getting caught with one is a serious crime. Any person caught with a Bible in North Korea is sent to prison, along with 3 generations of his or her family. But Foley insists, despite the risk, the demand for Bibles is high.
These victims are too Christians to excite the left, and they are too foreign to interest the right.
Tehevun le'erekum. Titsalon le'reda fekum. Kaverdi hen tehevun ahavin lukum. Matabdina.
In the 21st century, annually 150,000 Christians are killed. 150,000 Christians lose their life either out of hatred for the faith or hatred for the virtues and works of charity inspired by the faith.
No te prometo personas importantes. Te prometo personas que no saben cuánto valen.
No te prometo que vayan a hacer caso de lo que digas. Te prometo que querrás repetirlo una y otra vez.
No te prometo la comprensión de los que te rodean. Te prometo que sabrás que has hecho lo correcto.
No te prometo que te vayan a pedir ayuda. Te prometo que te necesitarán.
No te prometo una decisión fácil. Te prometo que nunca te arrepentirás.
No te prometo un trabajo perfecto. Te prometo formar parte de un proyecto inolvidable.
No te prometo que siempre vayas a obtener resultados. Te prometo que tu trabajo dará mucho fruto.
No te prometo que vayas a tener grandes lujos. Te prometo que tu riqueza será eterna.
No te prometo que siempre vayas a poder ser valiente. Te prometo que tu amor será más fuerte que el miedo.
No te prometo que puedas acabar con el dolor, el sufrimiento y la injusticia. Te prometo que estés donde estés, llevarás esperanza.
No te prometo el reconocimiento del mundo. Te prometo una palabra eficaz.
No te prometo seguridades humanas. Te prometo la certeza de que has sido elegido.
Ilathil komarahem haki ita. Hithihivu dinale dina. Kokavel dna faith lekom. Tun. Hivu lekom.
We are living through the greatest period of missionary expansion in the history of Roman Catholicism.
See, his religion is the largest worldwide source of relief.
Y te prometo que alimentarás al mundo.
Unirás corazones.
Acompañarás a los que sufren.
Confirmarás a los que quieren ser fuertes.
Experimentarás con ellos la verdadera alegría.
Sumergirás a los hombres en la verdad.
Dara memero kom. Pok yornang na nundi gereja omulatlam siang wenena. Memero puku wenena ot kemelama. Do wene ani si ani yaklem la baka nun babe elu lama. Pok memero kom ni omulatlam siang wenena. Oi nun babe ket sepo. Seni lima po. Sumni ni wenena nundi imunisin. Mati ut sampai wahyu. Gigi tangkal wenena. Ora yoksimna igin kom. Kiaman. Andi sam dubul mariak bulanak sumne lang dam gib silam nane yo Versus the Semina. And the Lebler Valley got me down and did it over on the Sayari. And me on Sayam them look Nula Mabanda. Now I have a civil Amnula, me only. You arrive, you know the Yabakilam Nanda. And the some people daily you arrive, got Liri, some people are in and get some Nangalaza. Nani also never have Nazari of Salvandia. There is war in the Blumuna, Munaneo. And me want about of me, I assume and give Nazaya Nangalaza. And me on Alana, keep candy. Keep left now, amen.
Pray Station, die katholische Kirche in ihrer Nähe. This is really living. Und jetzt neu, Pray Station Portable.
No te prometo una vida de aventuras. Te prometo una vida apasionante.